What's up? I'm Aaron Cartier and welcome to my YouTube channel. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking all about New York Fashion Week. Now, as you know, I did attend my very first New York Fashion Week this year, last September, and I basically wanted to come on here and create a video and talk about all the things that I learned, the mistakes that I made, the mistakes that I don't want to make next year. I feel like I learned so much, and I learned what not to do next time I do go. So I wanted to create a video basically just sharing that with all of my people that want to go to New York Fashion Week next year, or they want to go to New York Fashion Week in the future. Basically some tips and tricks on what to do so you don't make the same mistakes that I made, because I made some mistakes, but you know, we live and we learn. So that's what today's video is going to be all about. If you're someone like me and New York Fashion Week has always been a dream for you, I want to let you know that it is something that you absolutely can do and something that you can make happen for yourself. I personally think that I will be attending more of the September shows. I love warm weather and I love summer, so I feel like that just fits me better because of the type of climate that's going on out there. But today we are going to talk about some things that you should definitely do before you decide to go. Now, my number one tip before going to Fashion Week is definitely save up your coin. If you are not a huge influencer, if you are still a micro influencer, you're not somebody who is very big and has a huge following behind you, then definitely anticipate on spending some money. Now, me myself, I do have flight benefits, so I was able to fly for free. So that was one thing that thankfully I didn't have to worry about at all. So make sure you save up your money, because you're definitely going to have to pay for your flight. You're going to have to pay for your hotel unless somehow you can get some type of brand deal and get a hotel to basically sponsor your stay while you're there. And the hotels are going to be expensive while you're there. Like, I will go ahead and tell you how much I spent on my hotel. I spent $900 on my hotel, and that's just being realistic and being upfront. That was, I knew I was going to pay a hefty price because all the hotels hike up the price during that time of year. So just make sure you're saving up your coin. I stayed at the Hilton, but next year I want to stay at something a little more grand, something a little better with a little more space, because I feel like I was just kind of squished and I was trying to, you know, I had so many items of clothing and my space was so small and limited. But I feel like it's also pricey because of the area that you stay in. I stayed in the Chelsea, Manhattan area because that was just right in the middle of everything. It was close to the train stations. It was close to some things that I could walk to. It was restaurants, pizza around, so I kind of had everything at my fingertips. Another reason why you want to save up that money is because if you plan on using Ubers during your stay in Fashion Week, your Ubers are going to run you in your pockets. My Uber just to go from the airport, when I left to go back to the airport to go back to Boston, I paid $76 from the location I was at just to get back to LaGuardia Airport. So be prepared to have your money saved. Now, I did ride the train. I had no shame in my game. I did not care about having my outfit on. I rode the train and still went out there and, you know, in my sparkly sequin outfit and got on the train in front of everybody, because I just wasn't Ubering everywhere all the time. So that's another thing that's going to run your pockets too, is those Ubers. Unless, again, like you're a huge influencer and they probably might have a car service for you or something like that, prepare to spend money on your Ubers. My next tip is going to be research. Now, a lot of these events that I attended, I did find on Instagram Threads. Instagram Threads is a helpful tool. I definitely would recommend using that. Like, there's always people networking. There's always people posting hashtags New York Fashion Week and people looking to link up with other creators. That was a great tool for me because some of the events I found on there and I reached out to were through Threads on Instagram, which is amazing. It's so much more convenient and networking on Threads than it is on Twitter, I feel like. So Threads is definitely going to be a huge help and a huge place that's going to help you find things. I also would recommend this group on Instagram called Monday Creators. They are so helpful during Fashion Week. A lot of events I found were also through them. They were letting you know about panels, about fashion shows. They were giving away tickets. They were giving so much away. I will have them linked down in the description box. The creator of that space, he also has a newsletter that you can pay for. It's like $10 a month. And in that newsletter during Fashion Week, he will list a whole bunch of PR companies that are working with other brands. So you can reach out to them and you can try to see if you can get an invite to one of their shows. So joining Monday Creators is definitely going to be helpful. It's definitely going to be something that is going to help you get out there more than you probably are, because researching, trust me, it's stressful, it's tiresome. Sending those emails is a lot of work, but be prepared for your fingers to be tired. My next tip would be make sure that you have a why on why you're wanting to go to Fashion Week. If you're wanting to go to Fashion Week just to be there and post on your Instagram and just be posting to make your friends think that you're cool, then that's really not a great reason to go. If you are a fashion lover, I definitely would recommend on going out there and knowing what your purpose is of going. For me, I really wanted to network. I really wanted to get my foot kind of in the door, meet other creators, because I feel like in Nashville and some of the other places that I am, it's not a huge fashion scene. So I definitely wanted to be in the room and in the mix with those people. I wanted to meet other influencers that were there. So definitely have a purpose on why you're going. I feel like I did a good job at networking. I feel like I could have probably have done better because I was there by myself. I feel like I could have done better, but I didn't really have a lot of shows to go to. I didn't really know about a lot of events, but now that I have met some people, they were telling me that next year they're going to let me know about some shows that are going on, and they're going to let me know what's happening. So I have more space to be out there, and I have more people that I know. So definitely have a why behind why you're going, besides just wanting to go to parties and dress up and look cute and just be around people. Make sure that you shoot all of your looks before you get ready for your events. And I mean before you get ready for a hectic schedule. For me personally, I feel like I should have hired a photographer. I do have a photographer friend in Nashville that does help me with my photos, but unfortunately he was unable to attend, so I really didn't get a whole lot of pictures of my outfits or anything like that for Fashion Week. I basically took some at a runway show or on a step and repeat, but I didn't have actual action shots, which is great because I'm going to reshoot these looks again, but I feel like if I would have had a photographer there, it would have been a lot easier for me to get my photos. So I definitely recommend researching. Again, like I said, Threads is a great space. Go on Threads. There are photographers that are always on there wanting to shoot campaigns or shoot pictures and take street style pictures of people. So definitely research that. And that again ties into making sure you have your coins saved up, because they're not going to be cheap. And there is a photographer that I saw. She works with a lot of the fashion girlies that I hopefully want to work with next year. I don't know her price, but her pictures are superb. They look amazing. So I definitely want to work with her next year and get her to hopefully take some of my pictures, shoot all of them ahead of time, so that way, when I'm going to these events, I can just go ahead and post and move and groove and do what I need to do and not worry about posting my pictures, because when you're there, you're definitely wanting to get as much content as possible. My last tip for Fashion Week is going to be use TikTok. TikTok is a great resource on finding other people, finding other creators that are talking about events. There was people on there that were posting basically, these are the events that are going to be going on during New York Fashion Week. Here are the emails. Here's the link to sign up. Here's the link to get invited. Here's the Eventbrite so you can go get a free ticket. Using TikTok is going to also be your #1 resource. Like, it has the visuals, it has everything. They list everything. That was actually how I found the Monday Creators group for Instagram, was via TikTok. So using TikTok is going to be your best friend. There's always stuff posted last minute, so going on TikTok is also going to be a great helpful friend and a great helpful way for you to find events that are happening. So make sure you're researching. Research. I can't say that enough. Researching is going to be the thing that's going to get you through, and it's going to push you through the door and get you to experience new events and new places, new people, everything. Alrighty guys, so that's basically going to do it for my video today. I hope if you are thinking about going to New York Fashion Week next year, that this video helped you out. I personally was researching on YouTube on trying to find events and trying to find videos on how to go to New York Fashion Week, and there really weren't a whole lot. So I hope this video helped you. Anything that I can find, I will definitely have a link down in the description, because we need to share the wealth. We all have room for all of us. Everyone can go to Fashion Week if it's been their dream and something that they want to try to attend and try to, achieve. Like I said, I am not a #1 expert because I am still learning, but I feel like I've learned from my mistakes this year on what to do better next year, so I can have a better experience. So like I said, everything will be linked down in the description box. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure that you do subscribe, share with your friends, your family, and everybody like that, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a new video every Sunday. And until I talk to you guys in my next video, as always, make sure that you shine bright like a diamond. Bye.